The only way I'll stay at 135 is for a guy like Stevenson or a guy like Tank or Ryan.
So Devin Haney says that he got a few fights left, maybe 2 fights left, at 135 pounds. And the only guys that he'll stick around at 135 pounds for is Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Tank Davis, or Ryan Garcia.
I wanted guys to call me out. I wanted guys to want to fight me. Can't be mad about it. It is what it is. That's what you're supposed to say. I am the champion. I am the guy in the weight fight. A guy like Stevenson or Tank or Ryan is the only way I would stay at 135. And that's just going, that depends how I feel on May 20th.
Now, Devin Haney, as we know, been a professional at lightweight since his career started. So one would imagine, since he hitting his growth spurts and becoming a fully grown man, it's going to be really, really hard for Devin Haney to fight at 135, let alone make the weight. So we're going to see how he looks May 20th, right, against Vasily Lomachenko, who, in my opinion, he should not be overlooking. But there's a problem, right? Because Devin Haney, as we know, ain't going to be ducking no smoke, right? He's the champion. He can't afford to duck and dodge anybody. But when you look over to the other side, what Coach Calvin Ford had to say recently on the Showtime podcast, and I got it on the screen here for you. He says that Shakur Stevenson's on his radar, Vasily Lomachenko's on his radar, and Devin Haney's on his radar, but they got to get their numbers up. And this is something that I've been saying what was going to happen. I mean, your boy Bushido be predicting this stuff, right? Yeah, I don't get all the predictions on these fights, right? Because sometimes I pick with my heart. But I follow boxing enough to know what's going to happen and how these dudes move by some of the things they be saying in front of these cameras. Calvin Ford said about a month ago that he's going to let them stop.
Dream Haney with all the belts. Is that something that you were trying to entertain in the near future?
Man, I'm making them starve, real. That's my opinion. I'm keeping it real because of the answers that they do. You get what I'm saying? This is business.
Make them stop. Meaning that he's going to freeze Devin Haney out for as long as they can. I mean, they know Devin Haney's not going to be making 135 for too much longer, so they likely going to wait Devin Haney out. Now, Shakur Stevens is going to be around for quite a while. We're going to see what happens there. Lomachenko, well, he has to fight Devin Haney and beat Devin Haney for him to even be in this picture. And Ryan Garcia, well, he's now going to be campaigning at 140 pounds. He got rid of his trainer, Joe Guzan, also like I said. And, yeah, I don't know, you guys. Will those fights happen? I see Tank Davis fighting Pitbull Cruz next. I see that as the fight that's likely next. I mean, we heard Coach Calvin Ford mention it, Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz was there all fight week, mingling with the fans like a celebrity. And yeah, so Pitbull Cruz, turned down certain fights just because he knew that this opportunity was going to come for him again. And part of me can't be mad at it. Pitbull Cruz made a very good account of himself in his first fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. And likely this is the fight that we're going to be seeing Gervonta Tank Davis in next. I don't think he's going to be fighting guys like Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson anytime soon. But Devin Haney said he's not going to be standing at that weight for. Only 2 guys he'll stay at that weight for. Shakur Stevenson. He mentioned his homeboy and rival, Shakur Stevenson. Very, very interesting. Top Rank likely could make that fight sooner than later. Shakur Stevenson is one of the guys that's next in line for a WBC title shot unless they throw him in an eliminator. Seems like Pitbull is not going to go through with the eliminator. So they might just go ahead and mandate Shakur, place Shakur as the #1 mandatory for the WBC, right? So that's likely what they're going to do if Pitbull decides to go the Gervonta Tank Davis route. So yeah, that's just what it's looking like, you guys. It's not looking like we're going to be seeing Devin Haney versus Gervonta Tank Davis. In the perfect boxing world, that's what we'll see. Right, and I have a feeling that, like, let's say this, you guys. Let's say this: if Devin Haney was the cash cow and the undisputed champion, I believe that Devin Haney will be fighting all the best guys available. There will be no such thing as get your numbers up. I could be wrong, right? But Devin Haney and Bill Haney don't strike me as those type of dudes. They could have been saying things like that. I mean, they the guys with all the straps right now, and Devin Haney does got a lot of clout in the game. So I just see Team Gervonta just going different directions for a while. I'm not saying that they won't fight these guys, but they're in a position to fight these other guys, make a lot of money, and then go for the tougher fights somewhere down the line, man. This is just how boxing works. It's unfortunate, but that's just the harsh reality of it. So we're gonna see what happens. Devin Haney, we looking for Devin Haney to put up a strong performance against Vasily Lomachenko. You know, as we seen him in the Kambosos fight, he didn't look too good at the weigh-ins. We're gonna see. He got a really, really strong team, good nutritionist and everything. So we're gonna see if Devin Haney can make 135 for 2 more fights. But yeah, you guys, I don't know. You know, Team Gervonta, Calvin Ford, you know, he's saying things like, I'm gonna make him starve, and you know, they really, really playing this A-side road to a T. And we'll see if we get these fights on PBC. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.